Welcome to the primetime edition of Triple Threat Review. Usually these are just for
Patron
patrons
only. Yeah.
but I have a sample here from Randall, the whiskey shaman,
Ooh.
and we're going to pour this up and give it a try. So let's see how this one is.
And this is double blind.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I got to peel off this painter's
This
tape.
should be interesting.
All right, I'm Colonel Fisher.
I'm Hot Stacks.
And I'm Buffalo Lou.
And we are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. It looks like apparently I've been demoted to the basement team.
Or we could just say it's the Primetime crew.
It's not ready for primetime.
I think Deb may have something to say about that.
Lou, give your taste, your nosing notes, because we didn't. Go ahead.
I'm mostly getting a varnishy note to this. I did get momentarily like a intense chicken soup or chicken stock. I just made chicken soup. I'm sorry. I just made it the other day, and it's like, whoa, there it is. But it was just momentary. It's basically a varnish-y kind of.
Okay, I find this pleasant. I am getting some stone fruit. I don't know. It might be an apricot. There is like a faint cherry to this. I gave the note that Sammy's back there that it sounded like stone fruit that was stored in a cardboard box that got wet. So it is a little musty and a little bit of smoky on the nose, but that's more than I
think I
usually
detect stone fruit more often than I should, and I detect zero stone fruit on this.
You are the stone fruit god.
Okay.
I got like a cereal note to it. Oats and barley, not Cheerios, but oats and barley kind of note. And my initial note was cut grass when it's raining out.
I will get, oh, man. Oats.
Touch me? No.
Oats. I think you may have a point there with oats. That's like rolled. You open the can of that cardboard can thingy of rolled oats, and it's like,
yeah,
yep,
like for oatmeal.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, Cheerios does have a cardboard aspect to it.
See, so we're all kind of somewhere on the same planet.
You know what time it is?
It's sipping time.
All right, let's go in for our first sip.
All right.
Okay.
Greeny.
Yeah, I'm not saying, oh yeah, this is different though. Like, this is coming from Randall, and if it's an American single malt, it's not what I would think an American single malt would be.
It's very different than any American single malt I've had.
And it does taste...
Which isn't many.
Taste oaty. Is that a word? Like
it is now.
Like it tastes like there would be a high percentage of oat in this now, or malted barley.
Well, yeah, American single malt is going to be a lot of malted barley, but oats are still a grain.
Yeah. Now, if it's an American single malt, that is usually not my jam.
But I'm enjoying this, actually.
I'm not hating it. Originally, I got that Deb note of furniture polish.
I am getting zero furniture polish.
I've got a lot of grainy note to it now. But I'm not picking up any fruits or anything like that.
No, there is definitely for me. Yeah, I'm sorry, a stone fruity peach on the finish.
Okay, I was going to say I wasn't really getting the stone fruit as much, and on that last sip on the finish, I was getting a little oak, but it wasn't an oak that would lead me to believe this is high aged. It was
right.
The oats and everything is covering up whatever. Yeah. Like, I want to say it's like mildly tannic, but not really. Just mild.
You know, ever so slight bitterness on the finish.
So maybe this is like 5 or 6 year, if I had to guess, and I can't guess. Friggin',
I was picking up that cardboard note.
If this is from Texas, as you may have suggested, it's going to have to be younger than that. Because Texas ages fast.
Okay, I'm finding this enjoyable.
It's just a bitter note on the finish.
There is a funkiness to it.
Let's go off camera. Let's give this a rating, and then we'll come back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we do that? Okay, we're back, and I got a feeling that I'm going to be the odd man out here. But maybe our ratings are going to be closely knit together. I don't know.
Maybe.
Um, I'm going to go first, okay? And I thought the nose was really good and enjoyable. The front was enjoyable. It's the back end where I got that little sharpness. But for me, that didn't really affect the finish that much because it didn't linger on the finish for me. And as a matter of fact, while we were talking, and I took a sip of water, uh, I had long since drank it. That sip of water brought out a little caramel on the back of my tongue, oddly enough. So I thought this was enjoyable. I gave it a rating of a 7.7.
That's a drink that
That's
people
good.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.7.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You're stealing Deb's jokes now. She needs to copyright that.
These shenanigans have got to stop.
Okay.
I'm going to go next. I found the nose to be very complex for me. I gave it a 7.5, which is kind of high for me. The palate, the front of the palate was a 7.6, but the back end, it just did something on the back end I didn't care for. I still gave it a 7.6 overall on the palate, but the finish, and I think Lou's going to concur with me on this, or actually I concur with him. I was not a big fan of it. It was a bit bitter, bit a little hard. I gave the finish a 6.6. Overall, though, it was a 7.1, which for me is pretty decent, but I would have to say I would pass on this bottle.
Okay, and now we come to Lou. He's going to be the submariner, the lowest, the sinker ball, the underwater. Go ahead, Lou.
I'm just going to start out with, we each have our own palate, and this just is not in my wheelhouse. The nose, I was on the initial swirl, I was getting like a varnishy kind of thing, and I know they laughed at me because I got this intense chicken soup for a moment. I had just made a pot of chicken soup last week. It is what it is.
Mental note: do not go to Lou's for chicken soup. Okay.
You may get Schleimer.
And we agreed that we got like an oaty, grainy kind of note. I rate the nose as a 7. The palate, again, it was just not my jam. Oats, it was this just kind of funkiness. It was not my thing. I gave it a 6.5. And the finish, I can't even read my own writing. Anyways, peach stone fruit.
No, there it is.
But unfortunately, there was this lingering bitterness that just was not my jam. Bitter is just not my thing. I don't, anything bitter just doesn't do it for me. So I gave it a 6.5. Overall, that probably average. I didn't do it, but probably about 6.7.
You sunk our battleship.
Okay, so before we go, I'm the high guy on this one. I always am.
You're always
Yeah, but I mean, this is low for me. But before we go any further, I'm going to guess that this is an American single malt. And I am not sure if it is a Texas release, but since he's from Texas, I'm going to say it's from Texas.
Probably.
Okay, what do you guys say?
I would agree.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not a bourbon or a rye.
I got some sort of funk, and maybe it was a Texas funk, but I'm sure you guys probably disagree with me on that, but it was funky. But yeah, definitely Texas.
Oh, yeah, you guys are very original. Okay.
Whatever.
Stick around and find out what the heck we're drinking. All right, we're back. Before you know what we're drinking, before we know what we're drinking, we want you to do us a favor. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the station,
ring that bell for notifications.
And in the description section is a link to our Patreon. Click on that for access to special content and giveaways.
All right, Randall, I've had this for a month. I hope when I peel this off that the writing is still on the label. Otherwise, I'll be texting you later, and I don't know what's going to happen with this video.
He might not even know himself.
Here we go.
Be gentle.
Oh, it's still there. Okay, this is Old Soul Estate Collection, straight bourbon whiskey, 7 years, 100 proof, mashed, fermented, and distilled in Mississippi by Cathead Distilling Company.
Oh, Cathead. Wow.
So
Okay.
there is no way that I really would have thought with that what I thought was Odie. I'm gonna later look up the mash bill on this and see if this is like a high malted barley, because it did seem a bit Odie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was not a single malt.
No, it was not, and I enjoyed this Old Soul. I do have a Old Soul pick from
Sheridan?
Brian Fabiano and Marie Ann.
At the Bourbon School.
Right. So they have a great Old Soul pick. But this is the Estate Collection coming in at 100 proof.
It's
And-
vastly different from the Old
Enormous-
Soul from
Tremendously
Bourbon School.
different. Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Randall.
Oh,
Right.
you got on the shirt. That's right.
Subscribe to his station. And I'm also going to put in the text below. He started a new channel with 2 other guys that is devoted to American single malts.
Yeah.
All
It was
right.
kind of cool. I checked it out the other day. It was nice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Leave a comment below on how terrible our guesses are, since we all thought it
way
was
off.
American. That's what you guys get for not being creative and agreeing with me. All right. Thanks for watching. And remember, bourbon is for sharing. Share this video. And Randall, Whiskey Shaman, thank you for
Cheers.
sharing this sample.